Choose who can. What? Close. Oh, all right. Well, it's doing a thing.
All right.
We're live.
All right. Open up your phone and make sure it's live.
Why would I?
Because you can look at you can look at the feed. You could see me on YouTube live.
What?
Right?
That's crazy talk.
We're just gonna again.
Nope, wrong button.
One take. That's all. We only ever do one take.
What's really cool is the there's fire coming up from behind the.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some more wood on here in a second.
Yeah.
It's gonna eat up all my kindling.
Oh, it's snapping like a crazy thing.
Hi, Kilters. If you're watching, it means we're successfully on. We're trying to test and make sure that we're actually on right now. But on the off chance that you are watching, can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me? I might be a little delayed.
You are a little delayed.
Yeah, well, it does take time to get all the way up to the top and then all the way back down. But it means we're on live on YouTube. All right.
It's true. And there's one person watching. Oh, that's
You.
me. That's
You
me.
and the one person watching.
I'm the one person watching.
Bring the doohickey to lift the doohickey over here in case it's over there.
Is it this one?
We can use the old one, that's fine. It'll work.
I don't see where the other one is.
It's over there somewhere.
Okay.
This way, in case I do have to put some more wood on the fire, I'll be able to.
I'm concerned there've been a couple of...
Little embers, you're fine. Won't hurt. We're going to get smoked out before we'll get burnt out. I might have to move back a little bit, though. It's a little one.
Yeah. That's what it's doing
Welcome,
its thing.
Kilters, to Fireside Dram. With a real fire.
By a fire, you can sort of see it from behind the...
You can sense that it's there. If only in our faces.
No, you can see it, like you can see it doing its thing.
Anyway, this is... You can come here.
She's like, I don't know, man. That thing's popping and making
The
sounds.
wolf is afraid of
Fire.
fire. Imagine that.
Understandably. Hi, baby girl.
Who's the goodest?
Good girl.
Who's the goodest? Yeah.
She's like, y'all are crazy. We're sitting next to the warm thing. Hi, baby. Yeah, you gonna come sit with mama?
It is day 17 on the 17th of December. I haven't yet uploaded the 16th, but I'll get to it eventually. But since I got YouTube to let me do live things because we're over 50 subscribers, and
We were recently gifted a lovely new fire pit.
we got a new fire pit because the old one rusted through. The one that you might have seen Warlord Kiltmonger broadcast from at the beginning of the pandemic. That one rusted all the way through. This one's brand new and has not yet rusted all the way through, thankfully. And we figured we'd do an actual fireside dram. Thankfully, the winds decided to play along. It's yesterday we had yesterday we had some massive Santa Monica winds that I wouldn't Santa Ana winds, Santa Monica winds that I would not have dared light a fire. But now we're low enough that I can keep this fairly controlled without having to worry about it.
There's a hose right behind you.
And there's a hose. There's one behind us. There's one over there. So with that, there's a little bit of forced perspective here. You can see we're quite a distance from the places that we want to be. But we are going to go ahead and open the 17th of December. This is the Drinks by the Dram Whiskey Advent Calendar Premium Edition that we've been doing now for quite some time.
I'm going to go check and see if we have any other people watching. Oh, there's somebody watching.
There's somebody watching,
Yeah.
not just you.
No, because I turned mine off, so I shouldn't still be watching.
Well, give us some give us some love in the comments if you're watching.
Little chatter.
All right, we have our first American.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy talk. All the way across. Oh, it's Whistle Pig.
It's Whistle Pig.
Hello, Whistle Pig. 10-year-old rye whiskey. Whistle Pig is good.
It is quite good.
I anticipate this is going to be tasty.
Yeah, well, once it gets cold, the smoke goes every which way. That's all right. This will come back.
So this one's gonna have some peat.
No. Oh, yes, yes. Well, no, that's not peat. That's just smoke.
Oh.
Peat's got to be old smoke.
Oh, this is new smoke?
No, new smoke, yeah.
So this is green. It's coming right at me.
Whatever you say, Jimbo.
Oh, that's so lovely. I do enjoy a good whistle pig.
Oh, yeah. Whistle pig and rye. So this is going to be a little rougher.
Yeah.
Rye has usually got some corn in it, but clearly also rye. And if you've ever tried the difference between cornbread and rye bread, you'll know why rye has so much character.
Now it's coming right at them.
Right at them. That's all right. They'll be able to look through it. All right. Well.
There might be an ember in there.
That's fine. Long-time viewers will be interested to note there's an ember. There's a drop of ash. That the wood that we're burning here is actually the remnants of the first store, the things that we couldn't recover, and they were just old pieces of lumber, which in this case were old redwood planks.
It smells good.
It's pine, yeah. Oh.
Whistle pig.
You see, it's a flavor that you just can't get out of the aisles. It's got to be an American whiskey to do that.
To do what specifically? Like what is it about that flavor profile
Well,
that you deem as
you get
American?
corn for one.
Also 50% by volume.
Well, yeah. Well, it's
So it's strong.
it's rye. Rye is usually done a little more pungent, because if you're going to go through all of the the torture of rye, you want to make it strong. She is such a good girl.
And it's hard because I can't tell if what I'm getting is from the wood versus the whiskey.
Now this one, so rye whiskey, the bite, the punching you in your face flavors come from the rye, obviously.
Yeah.
But on the backside, there's the round corn flavors.
Okay.
The sweet, the round, I mean, different from the round that I mentioned a couple of days ago.
Mm.
That was like a round in the middle of your tongue. This is a round around the edges.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more like it's coating the palate versus sitting on the palate.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's
It's what you expect from a rye whiskey.
it is well, and of course it's what I expect from a 10-year-old rye whiskey.
Mm.
So it's not quite the take the rust off the car bumper and then use the Brillo pad to create your next set of chest hair.
That's still got some alcohol-y burny
Yeah, but
to it.
perhaps it's the smoke that's lessening that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I still taste it, and it's bringing the smoke is bringing out an interesting flavor in the whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of making it more what's the word? More syrupy, more molasses.
Oh, we had 2 people watching and now there's nobody watching.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of more of a molassesy.
Good shot though.
Yeah.
Good color. It's the right hour. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. We got lucky because that is casting enough light.
Yeah.
Because that was part of my concern was that was not going to cast enough light. Yeah.
So because of that, I think we do a bonus.
You do
And
a bonus.
And we make this the 17th and 18th video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like right now?
Like right now.
Like keep it going?
Just keep it going since we're already filming.
Well, but we're good.
Rinse that out. Rinse your palate. That way anybody who's actually watching gets this special bonus episode. What?
So then you're gonna have. Can you change the?
Yeah, you can change the title. All right. So
Okay.
we're gonna
Do it today and tomorrow.
we're gonna open up day 18.
Double Advent Day.
We're adding an Advent day.
Ooh,
Ooh.
we're doing fun. Say. Oh, that looks concerning.
I don't know what that is.
Don't know what
That's
that is
gonna have to
either.
be looked up.
It's the drinks by the Dram. Amrit Pested. Peated. That A looked like an S. I'm getting old, and I can't see. Yeah, peated. Single malt whiskey, 46 by percent by volume. I don't know why I do that. What are we doing? Turn on. Turn on! Turn on! So I'm looking up Amrit peated.
While she looks that up, I'm gonna smell it.
Smell it! Amrit
Mmm.
peated. Oh, so Amrit is a brand.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is giving the smoke a run for its money.
Cool, tell me more. Jim Murray laid this 24 ppm
Parts per million.
peated whiskey in a very elevated place amongst the Indian whiskey scene, giving it 94 points. What does that mean? 94 points.
94 points out of 100. That's a score.
Oh.
What was the governing body? What was the judging body? Or the person? Who gave
Jim
it?
Murray.
Jim Murray, okay.
Amrit Peated is an Indian single malt whiskey that came from the lands of the Himalayas, produced from the marriage of unpeated Indian barley and peated Scottish barley, to be an improvement for the pleasant but ordinary original release.
Okay, so this is an
It's a-
Indian single malt whiskey.
3-year aged.
A 3-year Indian single malt whiskey containing peated barley from Scotland and unpeated barley from India. That's fascinating. I think this might be my first Indian whiskey.
Where did it go? Did you smell it? Did
I
you
did.
pour it?
I smelled it and then I poured it.
That's interesting. It's funny, it feels like it wants to smell peaty. But like I'm just getting sweet.
Oh. No. No, there's peat in there.
There is.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeehaw! Yeah, right?
It's weird. It's only on the aftertaste.
Message for you, sir.
Yes, message for you, sir.
Keep going.
Sorry, I'm distracted by the fire.
I got the fire. Keep talking.
No, but the peat is only on the aftertaste.
Not for
it's
me.
very. No.
Whew. No, I got that right up front. All right, so Indian barley.
See, it's on the tail end for me. It's not up front. Ha! But man, that is a strong peat.
Trying to find the flavors.
Caramel?
No.
I've got a sweet.
It's sweet, but I don't have caramel. Not quite cherries. What's up?
Oh, just I got concerned because it got considerably darker out here, but we're still
Quite well lit.
well lit. Cherries?
There's a little of cherries in there, but it's like super sour cherries, and just at the very end of the cherry flavor, not at the end of the consumption, and not at the end of the dram, but at the end of the flavor of cherries.
Yeah.
So it's like a reminiscence of cherries.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of fruit in there. The peat really does overwhelm a lot of the subtler flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this with some water.
Okay. You get down with your funky self. Dancing on YouTube Live. You're a TikTok star.
That's not what we're doing.
No, it's not what we're doing.
Okay.
We're doing Kilt Talk.
Kilt Talk with JT.
Yep. Woo! It's a good thing we got this fire going, because it's getting cold.
Yes. Well, yeah. That intensified the peat. Oh my god. Oh man.
There's almost bubblegum flavor in that.
Weird.
Yeah. Again, you have to think.
Bubblegum?
You have to think past the peat. But there's almost bubblegum in that.
I can't think past Pete. Such a good guy. Oh. Yeah, okay, maybe. I guess I could see bubble gum. That's weird.
Not bubblegum. Bubblegum.
No. Shrimp whiskey. Shrimp.
Shrimp cocktail.
Shrimp.
Interesting story about that. My dad's in the movies, and he was working on Apollo 13 and was out in Houston filming, and they went out to a restaurant, and the waiter, owner, whatever, found out there's a bunch of Hollywood guys over there, and came over and he started going down the menu and started doing all of the Bubba shrimp menu without realizing that one of the guys in the audience was the guy who wrote the scene.
Nice. That's not how he would have read it, but it was a solid choice.
Yeah.
Way to make a choice.
So, well, with
Yay.
that,
2 days.
2
Bonus
days, 17th and 18th, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up for now. Stay safe out there. Wear kilts, lots of them. Kilts are super important and great for winter. Wear long socks if it's that cold.
Long socks are great.
Shout out to
We like them.
our friends out in Seattle, where we've got it on good authority that the low on Wednesday is going to be 12 degrees and the high is only 26.
I liked living in cold weather, but I was spoiled because I lived in New York City, and living in cold weather there, like, because they anticipate that, like, people have to go to work and people have to do their thing, like, they're really good about keeping the snow
Out of the way.
Yes, essentially. And so, like, even if it's that cold, like, you're walking through slush, but you're not, like, having to, like, walk through piles of snow. So I loved the cold weather, but you have to know how to dress for it. So layers.
The number of times I've been outdoors in ambient temperatures that are lower than the freezing point, I could probably count on one hand.
You don't know what you're missing, man. It's great. It's great. As somebody,
I mean, I don't like heat. I do enjoy cold, but cold is relative to me.
But could you imagine like living in that and just being like, I have to put my coat on now?
This is the heaviest thing I own at the moment.
So you'd have to get a coat.
I've only ever put on a coat and a sweater when I was 212 pounds and had no insulation of my own. Anyway, with that, we will go ahead and call this for the evening, for the episode. I'll get yesterday's up at some point. It is filmed. I just haven't processed it. And we'll see you all again on Monday. So thanks, Kilters. Thanks for enjoying our live experiment.
Oh God, what do I press? Oh no, I don't know how to stop it. How do you stop it?
How do you stop it? Make it stop!
Oh my God. Is it this?
No, that's the phone. Probably that. Yes.